Hello everyone, welcome along to another video. Look what I've got. Yes, it's a Fractal Audio FM3. Been waiting a long time for this. Thanks so much to Andrew from Independent Music for sending this to me so I can have a go. Now, what I'm going to do today is play over a 12-bar blues and just try and get some blues tones from this unit. I'm not going to program them though. These are all going to be presets just to see how it sounds out of the box. I'm going to make another video on how to make a blues preset from scratch, so stay tuned for that one. So I'm going to try and get a clean tone, a tone with a wah-wah too, and that one that you heard at the beginning was kind of like a biting Albert King type sound. So let's have a look at what that was doing in the preset. So this is preset 166. It's called Albert's Lead, and this is really an Albert King type sound. Incidentally, I'm using this FM3 edit here. This is software that you get for free when you purchase the FM3, but you can control it from the unit itself. I'm just using this for the video. It makes it easier to kind of see what's going on rather than filming the unit. So let's have a look at this preset. Kind of sound like this. So it's kind of really aggressive sound. So let's see what's going on in this preset. This is just straight out of the box. So the amp here is a 59 bass guy, so it's a 59 bassman. And the cab, let's have a look what the cabinet is. 410 bassman, there we go. That's kind of the cab that accompanies that. We got a bit of reverb here, which is just a music hall reverb. We'll have a look at the reverbs when I build a preset later on. And we've got a drive, and this is a treble boost, which I suppose gives it that kind of that biting Albert King type sound, you know. So there we go. That's all there is to that one. I didn't do anything at all with that. I just pulled it out of the box, as I say, went to that preset, and then I just played, and that was the result you heard on the intro of the video. So let's have a look at another one. Let's see if we can get another sound. Yeah, I like that one. That's really nice. That's a clean one. And this one, very, very simple indeed. It's just the first preset of them all, 0, 0, 0. So there we go. This is a 59 bass guy. And the amp here, if we click on this, it's 59 bassman. So sounding good. What's the cab? Cab is a 4x10 bass guy. And you can see there's another cab in here. It's the same cab, actually. They're just mic'd slightly differently. One has a 121 and one has a kind of Shaw 57 type. Now this is just a nice clean tone. Let me just put on my headphones here just so I can hear what I'm doing. And so we've got this kind of sound, clean. Sounds good. Now let's put on the second position so it's a bit more. bit more kind of throaty, that position, isn't it? Now this kind of cleans up really well, I think. If you listen to, you kind of hear the fingers quite well. Let's try with the neck pickup, eh? That might have gone over a bit. That might have killed the levels. But anyway, you can hear it's quite dynamic, that. So that was the first preset. Again, I didn't muck about with that at all. Look at that. It's just an amp and a cab. And what's the reverb? The reverb is a studio reverb. There we go. Doesn't get any better than that, does it? So this last one I've got, I like this one. It's one with a wah. Now I've cheated a bit here because I've used the same preset, again this 166 Albert lead, but I've added a wah block. Here we go. Now the only thing is I don't have an expression pedal, don't have a wah pedal, but what's cool in the FM3 is you can set up these things called modifiers to kind of automate pedals for you. So let me show you how I did that. So I'm gonna come down here to control, so I've clicked on my wah pedal and I go to control, right click on it, and then can you see it says source none? This is normally, if you click on this, you'd get the option to add a pedal here, but what I want is an automation. I want it to do it for me, so I'm going to go to this thing here, LFO 1A. Now if I enable that, can you see we've got this little screen here, and this is going up and down, this little ball. Now what that means is it's kind of like simulating a pedal going down, up, like you're pressing the expression pedal down and back up with your foot. So now if I play something with that, you've got this kind of automatic wah-wah sound, which is really cool. So that's the only change I made with that. That wasn't an actual preset, but that was just as easy as kind of right clicking really to add that wah. Very simple. There we are. Hope you found that interesting. So that's just really 2 presets, wasn't it, from the FM3? And I have to say that this really does sound and feel great. I've tried some other modelers in my time, in my many years, but this one I think is the king of them all. It's kind of, you know, to get a blues tone with this is a bit like using a nuclear bomb to kill an ant. It's just so capable. You know, you've got over 2,200 cabs in here, you've got hundreds of amps, and the effects, you've basically got everything, and they sound magnificent. So it feels great. You know, I know a lot of blues people, you just want to plug in and play, but this has so many benefits to it. You can play late at night totally silently. You can record without all the bother of getting the different mics. This has got all the mics in it too, all the different positions, you know, and I'll show you in the next video how to set up a blues rig from scratch. It's pretty straightforward to do, and even if you're taking it to a gig, you know, you just take it along, plug it into the PA, you've got all your amps, all your settings, you can tweak them really easy. It's very, very cool, and you know, it's a pleasure to play through this. Quite inspiring really to play, I've got to say. Anyway, hope you liked that one. Check out my blues group on Facebook if you can. Lots of free stuff in there and free courses. It's Blues Guitar Lessons. And you can subscribe if you want to. That would be very kind of you. And see you in the next video. The next one, as I say, I'm going to make a blues rig from scratch on the FM3. See if we can get something, you know, quite cool from scratch, not using a preset. Have some fun. See you in the next video.
Yeah.